Alright, so what is up guys? It is your boy Argus Prisma, and today I'm trying a new type of video. Never really tried this before, but we're just gonna give it a shot. And if you like the video, make sure you leave it a thumbs up at the end and stay in tune for the whole video because I have an announcement at the end. If you just want to skip to the end and hear the announcement, you can be a scum and do that. But let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so tip number 1 on how to be a better Call of Duty player. Adjust your sensitivity. Have your sensitivity to something that you can control and something that you are comfortable playing with. So me, that's around 8, 9, 10, and that's only for BO3. And then like different games, I have different ones. Like if I'm playing MW3, I can play on 10 the whole time, I believe. And I think that's the highest that it goes. I can play on 10 the whole time, and then if I was playing BO2, I could play on 11 through 12 the whole time. But I don't know why BO3 already feels like a fast-paced game to me, so I don't feel the need to turn my sensitivity up faster, if that kind of makes sense, if you kind of see where I'm coming from. But let's go ahead and get to tip number 2. Know how you play. And what I mean by that, know what type of player that you are, because there are different type of players, and campers is not a player. You're just a camper and you're horrible at the game. But know if you're a rusher or a conservative player. And let me go ahead and define these for you. Okay, a rusher is a person who just runs to the other person, no, to the opposite team spawn, and they're just ready to cause havoc and just get like 3, 4, 5 quick kills, die, come back, and just do the same thing over and over again. But then there's like conservative players, so that's kind of like me. So what I do, I play the game, I'll move at normal pace, I'll wait for the enemy to kind of come to me. That's not camping, but I'm still moving forward. Like I'll move forward and then stop in a position, look, move forward, stop in a position, look, just so I know like what's going on in the map, where people are coming from, and I'm always looking at my mini map. I always take a quick peek at my mini map every time I get the chance. Sometimes it gets me killed, yeah, but then other times it sets me up for really intense moments in the game, for multiple kills, like triple kills and like quad feeds when I hit them. But it sets me up pretty good. Now go ahead and get to tip number 3. Make good classes for the way that you play. So I gave you on tip number 2, I gave you the 2 types of players, and if you feel like you're more of one than this one, or if you want to go a hybrid, you can do whatever you want. Just make good classes for whatever you want to do. So if you're about to go rush but then you want to play conservative too, like if I was going to do that in this game, I would either have the XR2, which I have right now, or I would have the Razorback and have a long barrel on it so I can shoot from a further distance. So it gives me like the best of both worlds, if you kind of understand what I mean. So make sure you make classes for you to be at your best. Whatever you're going to do, however you play, make sure the classes are for you to be at your best. And that's why they let you customize your own classes, because they want to give you the advantage over your opponent, so you can play how you play and play how you want to play. Okay, so tip number 4, which is kind of like a no-brainer, but know the map. And what I mean by that is like know the spawns, when they're gonna flip, how they're gonna flip, and know like if your team is all the way on the other side of the map, run into the middle of the map and then turn around. And I bet money at least 3 to 4 people will spawn behind you if the kill feed is their team dying. If your team is rushing and destroying, if you run in the middle of the map, and if you're like back and you see that they're on the other side of the map and you run to the middle and turn back, I promise it will be 3 to 4 people there every single time. You have to wait and be patient for it, but they will be there, I'm telling you. Tip number 5 is to use cover. Okay, people say that head glitching and stuff like that is bad. Okay, that's only bad if you're like camping with it. But if you're playing the game and you're moving and then you have the head glitch to get a kill, there is nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna say it again, there is nothing wrong with that. People like to throw this negative image about head glitchers and stuff like that, but no, that is using the map to your advantage. And if the other person isn't gonna do the same thing, then that's their loss. They want to stand out in the open and just take 90 bullets to the chest. That is not your fault. You just play how you want to play. But just saying, head glitching is not a wrong thing. So let me say this again. Head glitching, it might make you mad when someone else does it to you, but when you're doing it, it's not a bad thing. So it might change your opinions on head glitching, because it sure did change mine. Okay, so tip number 6 is to be unpredictable. And what I mean by this is, like, if you're engaged in a gunfight and the person you're shooting at is behind cover and you are too, but you keep just poking your head out to the right and just do it over and over and over again, 9 times out of 10, if your accuracy with your gun isn't right, you're gonna die. You are going to die. And I'm not just saying that just to make you feel bad or anything like that, but yeah, you're gonna die. You're literally, like, you can't expect the other guy to just look at you, do the same thing over and over, and not just spray as many bullets as they can right there, because they know that you're just going to keep popping out. So keep in mind, everyone else is playing to win too, just like you are. You're not the only one in the game playing to win. So keep that in mind. So try to be unpredictable. Like, if you're shooting from cover on this side and you can run around the building and then flank them or something like that, for all means do that. But then once you're doing that, be careful too also. But this is just me being a conservative player, because sometimes his teammates can be spawning there and they can be coming out of that tunnel at, like, while you're going in that tunnel. They could be coming out, or that flanking position, you know what I mean. Okay, number 7 is a tip that I also need to adjust to my game. Like, it's a work in progress, because I know it's hard, is to keep your cool. And what I mean by like that is, do not rage, because raging will only make the game get much worse. Trust me, it does. Because, like, if I'm starting off in a bad game 1-11 and I'm just like, wow, I'm fucking sucking right now and I'm not playing good, I will just be quiet and just concentrate on the game so hard. And sometimes I finish the game 25-12 from 1-11. So it's possible. So just believe me, it is possible. Just keep your cool, because the game isn't over until it's over. That's kind of cheesy to say, but it's the truth. Okay, and the last tip is a big one. Well, for me, definitely. But make sure you actually enjoy the game. Like, don't just play the game just to blow off some steam and stuff like that, like when you want to, because that's just gonna make you mad even more, because you're already mad playing the game. So just chill out, take a deep breath, enjoy the game, and at the end of the day, keep this in your mind, that it really is just a game. It's just for entertainment purposes. So enjoy the game, play it, and just have fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the information I was going to give at the last second. I am planning on doing a giveaway. I don't know what yet. Maybe Control Freak, something like that. So make sure you're liking my video, because I'm going to pick someone through there. And I hope this video helped you. Leave a like if it did. And this has been Argus Prisma, and I am signing out. See ya.